pitch.
Well, he's always been a tremendous player. He's won 4 Gold Gloves in the American League, only behind his teammate Judge. But he is
Gold Glove winner also.
4. 0-2 is he.
And you know, underrated as far as a base runner too. He's an excellent base runner.
In a lot of the same ways they went about their business for a long time in Atlanta too. No balls, 2 strikes on Goldschmidt as he fouls one off. But here is and he's got a chance now to win a championship for the first time.
And he's got pretty.
The ball's 2 strikes. Goldschmidt reaches out and hits one, and you go getting after it. It's Taylor rather, and it's Taylor making a
Unbelievable play. Going that far, you see how far he's over in left center field. Goldschmidt hooks that ball just full extent. Well, first guy, really, when you think about it with Seattle, it's shortstop, but what a play that is in the outfield on the mound, a play like that behind you.
It would have been a double for Goldschmidt had it fallen in. Instead, he robs Goldschmidt on the first play of the game. And now Grisham.
219 batting average versus his cutter. If you're quick with that heavy bat, you're going to be quick during the game.
That's kind of what we talked. Bat speed at the end of the day. That's what it's about. One ball, 2 strikes. Hard hit rate since joining the Yankees. As he fouls this one. Well, pulling the ball in the air is probably going to be successful.
Yeah, that's with Kevin Long, the hitting coach, and pulling the ball.
This one is up the middle, and Zach Neto backs up to handle it from the outfield grass. He throws out. We appreciate that. Yes. 2 up, 2 down, and it will bring up Aaron Judge. You can't even argue with it.
Even during batting practice,
like watching a skyscraper walk toward you. Swing and a miss by Judge. 400, although we've seen some deeper runs with hitter. As he swings through that changeup, he'll ended up under 400. It was Tony Gwynn who got the closest to 400.
Playing in the social media world we live in, playing in New York, it would be Aaron Judge because he just keeps everything under control.
He gets this ball sharply through a base hit. So as the quest for 400 becomes real or not, as he hits the ball so hard so often.
And he missed target there. That's what that was. Travis d'Arnaud wanted the fastball up and in early in that sequence. He got a good foul. The line not in the air. Brock, that's his first hit he's ever had against Tyler Anderson, who had been open.
Puts him at 401 for the year, and it's extremely difficult. As Cody Bellinger hits one toward the right. He waved, and he waved to you before he made that catch. Irvine Auto Center with Neto, Shanoel, Moncada at the top. See d'Arnaud catching today, and Chris Taylor in left field against Carlos Rodon. The deals for a lot of baseball history. The leadoff more bags than anybody. Revolutionized the leadoff home run.
Yes.
So no balls, 2 strikes on Neto as he strikes out.
Today, I mean, you look at that slider, it's not easy. You got to drive that fastball in the zone. 47 out, 48 strike% whiff percentage.
He's been outstanding, and for an Angels lineup that strikes out a lot.
Zone with a slider, that's been that good.
He has the 6th most strikeouts, and Webb. The Angels have not seen. 0-2 is Shanoel, and it falls in out of the reach of Peraza. And Shanoel just throws it
off the plate, yet he still punched it to left field for a base hit. Almost a half swing. Pickleball.
30 years of age today, facing Carlos Rodon. He's 2 originally, but he's spent most of his major league career there and was traded there. Rodon with 2 big arms that the White Sox were possessing.
It didn't look real comfortable on the swing against Rodon.
Supposedly, it should be looking out for that. Moncada swings like Chris Sale, barely pitched in the minor leagues when the White Sox brought him to the majors. To the Yankees. He had a lot of injuries too. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
He can still rush that fastball up at times, 92 to even touch 97.
To fall in love with the changeup that he barely used in the past. And there it is, getting Moncada to roll it over. Volpe flips to second for a 4-shot. Will bat the reigning American League Player of the Week.
That's pretty good.
Swing and miss by Ward. What'd you get for pitcher of the month?
I got a painting. That's actually pretty cool.
So somebody came over and painted. Oh, that would be back then. As Taylor Ward squibs one to first.
Did undergo a concussion test after the game last night afternoon. Came out fine, and he did add some additional padding inside his.
The game there too. That was a tough one.
Round picks. Both guys have really been outstanding defenders. Although I think Neto should be in that conversation more than he's been. 3-0 on Volpe. But really, at the end of
things really well. Excitement levels off the chart for both.
Neto has 12 RBIs. Volpe has 10 in the last 14 games.
Well, that's the shadows we talked about, even on the pregame show, how he needs those shadows.
Pop his top in the
yes.
But he letting that one slide. Here's a prize. It's Lugo and Taylor out there. It's Lugo to make.
There's the veteran. He's going there all the way until Lugo took that fly ball.
A good career, 36 years old. So much of the involved in scouting in the Yankees front office. Just bounced foul there. No balls, 2 strikes. That right. A lot of Rockies have won the batting title 10 times. A Rocky
the other way too.
Wade should have been mentioned or could have been mentioned in that article, weren't, and I don't want to mention him here.
This in the same breath of Dick Enberg and Don Drysdale. That's almost haven't been able to breathe for after that. That's the other Volpe being called out on that change up out of the zone. This is
count on Travis d'Arnaud, and he hits one. It's deep. Grisham is back out near the wall. It is off the wall, and it bounces away. As Bellinger got it back in quickly, d'Arnaud just missed a
swing by Travis d'Arnaud. It's his 6th double. The deepest part of the catch and everything. He was shocked at that ball.
He got too close. Makes it a triple. Here's Renifo swinging over top of. Is it possible that his changeup
side to slider going glove side?
He's always had the good slide. He's able to play off of that in a way that he couldn't before.
Especially with leadoff double. Get that ball to the right side of the field.
0-2. Renifo lines this one foul. Still no balls, 2 strikes on Luis playing second. Shot to third. That will not get the runner over. He has been in terms of highest run value. Crochet, Skubal, and Rodon. So Adele. Fouls one back. Nope. Adele a good game yesterday offensively. He was on base 3 times. This one corner. It's Judge chasing out near the crowd, and Judge leaning into the crowd. It's their own fault. It looked like it was actually an Angels hat. It was one Angels fan.
One Angel fan did. We're used to him catching everything. He was shocked.
On the first base side here tonight. One ball.
Slider in the dirt. 2 wild pitches this season.
Something
by Travis d'Arnaud. It's his 6th double
here against the Dodgers.
He's got one of the best break.
That's right in there. Fastball.
Google Cloud mentioned it was 47 strikeouts by Carlos Rodon on that. Still punch you out in the strike zone with his slider.
Jeter. Swings and misses
for the Yankees. So it's going to be important for Travis d'Arnaud
in left field. As Taylor wraps one on the ground, foul. But he has the closest shot to home plate coming in on the ball. 0-2. Taylor strikes out.
Wayne, just give it your best. That's all you can try.
For so long, but now they're not. It's back.
It's hockey play.
It's true. Number up the middle as Neto is able to scoop it up and throw out Austin Wright. Not yet. Maybe in another 10 years or so. The rest of us are allowed to.
Yes.
Oswald Peraza stands in and swings in mid starting up this week. Out in front of that, wants it. Moncada, though, calls him off.
Said, well, it's your birthday. Yes, I wanted that one.
That's exactly what I talked about earlier with Judge.
Well, hey, Posada's one of them.
That long in the grand scope of his career, more known to be with 2 balls and no strikes, but never got to win in Boston. Too had a lot of success in other places, but those moments with guys who maybe had better years with other teams in 2003. Full count on Gold.
I don't think it would ever bother him, really.
Right. 3 balls and 2 strikes on Goldschmidt, former MVP in the National League, and he hooks this one to a spot where Chris Taylor won't be able to
holding his hands back on that one. See how he's opened up on that, but he keeps his hands back. 12th double season.
middle, but Neto was in a good spot. Past, even the homers are more prevalent than before. 21. He's been under that Mendoza line since then.
That guy waiting behind you. Strike, aren't you?
So at first base open here, you really no place to protect. Goldschmidt's 2-out double keeping the inning going.
This ball coming, but you can never count on that with Tyler.
It was not a fastball there.
Ball variety, but a cutter.
Grisham looked that changeup ball.
Cutter. As he tried to sneak a fastball in on his hands, though.
And Aaron Judge behind him the first 2 months of this year. Time was called. Before.
Getting ready to throw the ball. He did turn around to maybe a pickoff.
2. Ball 4. So Anderson, the lefty matchup, and there is at least third base open here. But you have to be very careful.
Tyler Anderson, though.
Judge has only been intentionally walked 10 times this year. 1-0. Good changeup.
Run away.
Mentioned it last night. Judge, the second Yankee to reach base. It's he and Bruce in a Yankee uniform. Another good changeup. 1-2. Babe Ruth did it 4 times. What Judge has done this year. The only been on base once already tonight. And this time he laid off the chain. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Judge. Ground ball to short. Zach Neto has it. Easy flip to second and keeps up maybe next
Well, like
time.
I used to do when I used to pitch. Yeah.
Here's a chopper to short off the bat of Matthew Lugo. 1 pitch, 1 out here.
A couple base runners on from the offensive side just to give Tyler Anderson.
Swing and a miss. You know, it's been interesting to watch. So elite, and he's won a couple of them. The pedestrian at best numbers for a guy who dominates.
When you're a pitcher going against him, your focus is best pitch every single time you throw the baseball to Aaron Judge. So it's harder to help, and then the pitcher on the mound wanting to get him out every time. Makes it